I'd like to pose to you, Lane, just open the door to thinking about the pre-fall order for just a little bit and the non-necessity of the incarnation prior to the fall. I think this is going to maybe clarify and remind listeners of some of the things we've said about God's relationship to the world and his covenant with Adam. Why, Lane, is it so important to hold to the non-necessity of the incarnation prior to the fall?
Well, Carlton, great to be back, by the way.
Yeah.
But excellent question. And the way I'm so appreciative of the fact that you read that first paragraph, because the way Van Til speaks here, notice this, he isolates the doctrine of God and the doctrine of man and the knowledge transaction located there. That's Van Til, to use classical Reformed language, saying, I am speaking of the pre-fall estate of innocency, where Adam was formed as the image of God, placed under the covenant of works, and there, Sabbath rest, life beyond probation, was offered to him. And that life, the confession is very strong on this, that life beyond probation, having God as his blessedness and reward, Westminster Confession 7:1, was attainable entirely apart from incarnation. There's an integrity to that pre-fall relationship, that estate of innocency, which has as its telos the estate of glory. And Van Til is really explicit here that that when we as Orthodox confessional federalists, in other words, when we as classical federalists talk about the incarnation and the need for it, note Van Til says, since sin has come into the world, we cannot see the whole picture of reality from the Christian point of view until we see how God and man are brought together. Here's the key phrase: after their separation. And so, just for the original point that we want to make here, we need to say this: that the logic of the incarnation in classical Reformed federalism is that it is remedial and redemptive, aimed at bringing together or reconciling God and man after their separation due to Adam's original sin. And we can expand this more. I don't want to do it all right now. But the point that Van Til is making then is this: that the incarnation is not necessary in order, A, for the original relation between God and man to obtain. It obtained by virtue of image of God. And it's not necessary, B, to perfect that relation prior to the fall, because if Adam had offered perfect and personal, exact and entire obedience to the covenant of works, he would have had God as his blessedness and reward, been confirmed in original righteousness, and entered into Sabbath rest without the need for the incarnation. And so, while this looks really simple and straightforward, and it is, it has profound polemical